Hi, everyone, and welcome into our Solid Blue Preview Show. I'm Jeff Pecoro. Well, this is going to be a tough season for the Wildcats. Why? Because they have one of the hardest schedules in the entire country, but they have 8 home games, and that could be a difference maker. This team is going to go as far as their new quarterback takes them, and that is former 5-star recruit Brock Vandergriff as he comes to Kentucky from Georgia. Now, calling plays for him is going to be another newcomer. From Boise State comes offensive coordinator Bush Hamdan, and I had a chance to talk to him earlier this week. Coach, thanks for taking a couple minutes to join us here. You've got to be excited getting ready for the first game here at Kentucky, aren't you?
Yeah, extremely excited. I think it's been such a great journey for the last 4 or 5 months. And as you know, the way fall camp goes, you get tired of hitting one another and going up against the defense. And so I think our guys are excited, and we certainly are as well.
All right, well, the first question has to be obviously quarterback, because that's what runs the offense. And you've got a couple to choose from. How is that coming, and how's Brock doing since he's in command of this O?
Yeah, we said it. We're excited about the whole group. We really are. We think we've got talented players and really a lot of depth. Brock's done an outstanding job. Again, he is everything you want in a quarterback from a toughness standpoint, preparation, and it certainly helped. You take a transfer, and in the situation they're in, they have such a short amount of time to put it together. And again, we've been extremely pleased. He continues to get better and better, and I think he'll be ready.
What does Gavin add to that room? He's a kid from Kentucky, so a lot of people know him here.
He is an extremely impressive athlete, you know, and that combination of size and speed and arm talent is certainly a guy that I think each scrimmage we've had, he's a guy that impresses you, not just in the quarterback room, but looking him in totality of the whole offense. He's a guy that we've got to utilize for his many strengths, and we're excited to have him as well.
Bush, the one question we get over and over again, I can't wait till the games start playing so we get this question. I don't have to ask you anymore. Pace of play or tempo. Certainly. How is it going to be different, and how much is it going to help with the cams in the helmets?
I think it'll be different. You know, again, there's so much for us. We're in the preparation process throughout the year. We're planning on how do we play with different paces, right? And how do we have the ability to play extremely fast? Do we have the ability to slow things down? And what does that look like? From the quarterback communication standpoint, it's been tremendous because you have the ability at least to have that direct line of communication to the quarterback where you don't feel you need to huddle every play. And we're extremely excited about the things that'll open up.
I think the one thing that helps you, too, is the experience you have now. You've added 2 receivers through the portal, but the depth and experience you have at both receiver and the tight end room, that's got to help.
I think so. I think, again, these guys have been through a lot of different systems, if you will, from the last couple years, but you can never take away their game experience.
When people think of you played at Boise State, you think of a Boise State offense, you think of a lot of points, throwing the ball over, but ever since you've called plays, you've always had a 1,000-yard rusher, and that's kind of the basis of this offense you brought here, right?
I think so. I think, the experience also of being in this league for the years we've had, it always has to start with running the football, with the physicality of the fronts at all levels. But again, it's creating off the runs and creating those explosives, which we've talked about so much with our team, certainly in the media in the last 3-4 months. I think that's a game changer.
How much did it help being at Missouri, getting to kind of get the lay of the land in the Southeastern Conference to help you as a play caller?
I think it's critical. I do. I think, we look at a lot of those teams and the building we were in that 3 years there to what they've been able to do here as of late. So, again, I rely on my experience at Florida. I rely on my experience at Missouri to, guide this offense to where we got to go.
Finish this question for me or answer this question. The strength of this offense will be?
Experience. I think you said it. It's. I think there is experience at all levels. Certainly up front when you look at Eli Cox and Marcus Cox and the amount of football they've played here. But also at the tight end room, at the receiver room, there's just a good mixture of veteran leadership infused with young talent. We got to take advantage of both those things, play as many people as we can play, and to have the success we need to have.
Thank you so much, and good luck this year.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate
Thanks for having me. All right, guys.